Hi, all souls. How are you? This is Emma. So, in today's topic, I would like to talk about a very fascinating concept that what if we are all genetically manipulated by different species of extraterrestrials?
Disease. They have more chromosomes than we do, with a total of 48 in their overall genome. Ironically, humans have only 46. In other words, it looks like we're missing 2 chromosomes when we're compared to chimps. Mystery of where those chromosomes went appears to have been solved, but in doing so, however, once again we find ourselves at the threshold of an even deeper mystery that holds even more startling implications. A closer look at our genetic map shows that what has been thought to be our missing DNA in the past isn't really missing at all. It's been with us all along, only it's been modified and rearranged in a way that wasn't obvious in the past. The second largest chromosome in the human body, forming 8% of the total DNA in our cells, human chromosome number 2, actually contains the smaller missing chromosomes found in the chimp genome. In other words, at some point in the past, for reasons that remain controversial, 2 separate chimp chromosomes were combined into a single larger chromosome that now is our chromosome number 2. While scientists acknowledge that the mutations definitely occurred in FOXP2 and that they happened within the time frame that correlates with the rise of the anatomically modern humans, they can't really tell us what caused that change to happen. New technology has revealed precisely what happened to create human chromosome number 2. So I'll share the discovery in 2 ways with you. First, in the scientists' own technical language, from the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, to reveal the details of the discovery itself. And then I'll describe it again with a simpler description in lay language to illustrate why this discovery is so important and what it means in our discussion. And this is a quote from the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. We conclude that the locus cloned in cosmids C8.1 and C29b is the relic of an ancient telomere to telomere fusion and marks the point at which 2 ancestral ape chromosomes fused to give rise to chromosome number 2. I know that's a technical description, and I wanted you to hear it in the researcher's own words. The simplified explanation. It appears that long ago, 2 separate chromosomes from chimpanzees, and these were chromosomes 2A and 2B, were merged or fused into the single larger chromosome that is now our human chromosome 2. It's the key that gives us our humanness. Many of the characteristics that make us uniquely human come from this fusion. Say next is not the conclusion of peer-reviewed science, although I've spoken with mainstream scientists who have told me that they suspect what I'll share is true, yet they are reluctant to speak publicly about their suspicions in fear of losing their reputation, their credibility, or even their jobs. When I honestly consider the evidence that I've shared, it simply makes sense to look beyond evolution and an unbelievably good run of biological luck to explain the fact that we exist as we do. The evidence overwhelmingly suggests that, number 1, we are the result of an intentional act of some kind. Point, the mutations in FOXP2 and human chromosome 2 are precise. Point, the mutations in FOXP2 and human chromosome 2 appear to have happened quickly. Point, the optimization of human chromosome 2 that occurred after the fusion happened appears to be intentional. Point, the fact that after 150 years of searching, no physical evidence has been discovered that links us to other forms of life on the tree of primate evolution suggests that we may be a species unto ourselves with no evolutionary history. Number 2, we are the product of an intelligent form of life. Point, the timing, the precision, the accuracy of our genetic mutations and the technology required to yield such mutations implies forethought and intention of an advanced intelligence.
So imagine discovering that our entire existence was designed by the extraterrestrials. Yes, you heard that right. What if humanity is product of alien manipulation? Our DNA tweaked and shaped by the beings beyond this earth. So today we'll explore this mind-blowing theory that has intrigued researchers, science fiction fans, and ancient astronaut theorists, and the leading expert in this field, like Linda Moulton Howe. She has shared some fascinating evidence that might shake your view of reality. Are we part of the intergalactic experiment? Let's dive in. So how would we react if we found out we were the results of alien DNA manipulation? Well, personally, I find peace with this idea because I'm knowing that we're just part of the larger cosmic journey. I know that our soul never dies and it is eternity for existence in the universe with many different forms that we're living or we're going to live. But others might feel like a wind of emotions, fears, angers, disbelief, or even, that it's kind of dread. Because, the human experiment could completely turn our world upside down. Would this make us special? Or would it mean we are just a small part of an alien agenda? I like one of the star messengers said, "We humans are not that special. Just live and have fun. We're not going to go anywhere. No matter where you go, you're still in this part of the universe." Yeah. So the lady Linda Moulton Howe, she's the pioneer researcher on extraterrestrial phenomenon, has spent her entire life unveiling the government files and the mysterious documents that suggests we are not entirely human as we think. These files indicate that at some point, the alien civilizations might have intervened in our evolution, nudging us along or even altered our DNA. So this theory draws on some intriguing evidence. For example, the gaps in the fossil record, the sudden leaps in human intelligence, and the ancient symbols that seem far too advanced for their time. Could this be traces of alien influence? So what exactly might extraterrestrials have changed in us? Did they give us intelligence, creativity, or even control over our emotions? Imagine if they altered us to be more cooperative, adaptive, or maybe even more bit of controlled, easily addicted. Could our rapid development from cave to modern civilization be their doing? So the theory goes further, suggesting that our DNA might contain instructions or subconscious triggers implanted by the aliens. If true, it raises a question that shakes the core of our identity. Are we really in control of our lives, or just following a path designed by beings far more advanced than us? This revelation would spark intense emotions, isn't it? For some, it's unsettling to think we've been manipulated or controlled. For others, it could be a beautiful realization that we are connected to the cosmos. We're part of the grand cosmic family. So imagine knowing that we're not alone, but connected to an intergalactic community. Yes, there is a darker side to the consider. Have we been engineered to be limited in some way, prevented from research our full potential? Could this alien influence by holding us back? Think how this discovery would transform our world, our religions, our philosophies, and cultures would be shaken. Would traditional beliefs evolve to recognize these creators? Would science have to rewrite the story of the humanity? And how would we even define ourselves as a species? Our history, culture, and the values could be thrown into the complete chaos. It could unite us as a species, eliminating petty differences as we acknowledge our shared origin. Or it could divide us, with some seeing extraterrestrial as gods or invaders, sparking conflicts over our true identity. Or do we really even have an identity? So then there is an ethical side. Is it right for one species to modify another's evolution? Some argue that if extraterrestrials give us intelligence, we own them our existence. Others, though, say we deserve autonomy. So what would you feel if we discovered aliens have influenced our DNA all along? Would it inspire you, frighten you, or leaving you questioning what it really means to be human? Let us know in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe for more deeper dives in this mysterious of our universe. Remember to be open-minded and keep looking at the stars. Be yourself, be your soul, and then be the universe.